All right, guys. So let me go ahead and get into some news. Child, we have a lot going on. A lot's going on. Here, let me go ahead and. eh, Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and play this content, child. This woman is just like, I'm not even going to play the content, but this is my thing. I'm in a space now where if I've been, said my piece, I'd have moved on about it. I don't need people trying to force me to have conversations or try to sit here and try to tell me how to feel about things that have happened in my life. You don't get the right to tell me how to feel or what I should accept and what I shouldn't accept in my life. That's just not how it's going down. Friend, family, foe, I don't care. And so I was on Evangelist Val's panel, and these all-star rejects, they just can't seem to leave me alone. They can't seem to just let it go and let me feel the way that I feel. I feel like these individuals got together and said some malicious, horrific things. And, you know, I still deal with that, you know, because they remind me. I'm reminded of it when anytime anybody feels like they want to take a jab at me, you know, this is what they say.
Good, good to
Oh,
see ya.
hey, Boyd. Yeah.
So what's going on, Deb? Okay,
Oh
okay.
no, listen, I'm just gonna sit here and sip my tea and I'll intervene when needed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So what's going on, Deb? Oh, okay. So I guess the day that Marcella and I got into it, right? And you, hmm, right, right. Hmm. Yeah, hmm, right, right. Hmm. But this is the thing, right? But this is the thing with me and Tulsa. It's not okay. First, let me say this: the thing with Marcella, I want to touch on because um, the when you were on Hear Hers, um, and this is like what I saw, like the little section of um the screen, not screenshot, but a screen recording that I saw. You said um somebody's okay. Let me think. You said I when I saw what Val said to Marcella, I got upset because Val should not have talked to Marcella like that. Marcella's husband has cancer, and I couldn't believe she said that, and I was like, "What did I say to Marcella?" Marcella cussed me out. Yeah, you did. And I was like, what did I say to Marcella? Marcella cussed me out. And
I don't think I would have stood up for Marcella like that. So I said,
yeah, you did.
I just kept saying I understood y'all's beef. That's what I kept saying.
Yeah, but you did say that because I was like, wait a minute, Marcella said she was gonna bitch slap me to the penitentiary. So why, what did I say that was so terrible to Marcella? Well, Marcella, you could barely hear me. Marcella was really like, I mean, I don't care. It was what it was. But I was just surprised that
I think the only part that I commented about what you were saying was about the guy.
Hey,
yeah, I did.
Respect, let me just say this. In all fairness, you weren't the only one that misgendered me, because so Deb had a chance to misgender me as well. So my thing is, I forgive people.
And I apologize to you.
Yeah, and I forgive people. Like I'm not gonna hold on to it. And let's just try to move forward. I feel like we are better together. We are better in numbers. We all give commentary, and I think that we all do it in a special way. I just think that we just need to apologize, and mommy. And let me just say this. Let me go ahead and say this right quick. Let me just go ahead and bring this on down, because this old messy ass bitch that I seen over there, child. Okay. It was an old messy bitch over there in that chat that I just do not fuck with. She can't fuck with me. Okay. Oh, dirty house having ass bitch. Like, girl, stays on the gas, stays trying to motherfucking be in my motherfucking presence. Like, bitch, move around. Move around, ho.
Like room for speculation and all that
around,
stuff, gossip and stuff.
But the thing is, Val, she has my phone number. So if there was a thing to clear things up, she could call me.
See, but I'm that girl. See, I'm the one and they are the two. Okay.
But you know what, Deb?
I'm the one and they are the two.
You could have called her too, though.
Oh, yeah.
I did. So
I'm the one.
There's no reason for you to say that, because I did call her.
Bitch, I'm the one, ho.
And what happened when you called her?
She didn't answer the phone.
So tell me, what would be
I'm not a confrontational person at all.
Right.
And under no circumstances, I'm not.
Uh-huh.
So if there's an issue, especially with somebody I call a friend, I would never. I would just talk to you because I want to clear up the issue, period. I don't want no confrontations with anybody.
That what you said? Mama be all low. Mm-hmm. Yes, ma'am. We are definitely here for the shits. Let's go. It says, how can you misgender a man? See, that's the problem in our community right there.
But Tulsa, don't even get into that, Tulsa.
Right, I won't.
Yes, because there's some people who don't understand, right?
Yeah.
And we on a good day right now, so I can really speak on this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a gay man, and I don't understand all the terminology. I don't understand the trans people's, what they go through. And I think the day that I even said something to Tulsa, like what was said in this comment section, was very offensive to me. So I did go off on Tulsa, and I did do that. And I think that's like the lowest thing to do, to be honest. Like, it was like a low thing to say, but I feel like what was said to about me in the comments.
No, listen, so Deb, I'm glad that you're there. Let me make it all
because you said it wasn't you, and
listen. Let me make it all make sense. Mm-hmm. I didn't know that people can mimic a profile and go and do things like that. I was fresh in the game. I wasn't a vet like you guys were. So as far as knowing things like that, I had no clue. But I thought that we had squashed that. A lot of people, they still want to bring that up and keep us divided. But my thing is, I remember when you and I, we were on the live, it was just you and I. Then when more people came up, it kind of dissolved our vibe. But if we were to conversate again like that, I would rather be like this, but no more than this, because I don't like the drama and I don't like people gaslighting, trying to get us back into it.
But okay, let me say that. You also switched up with those people, both of you that was on that panel too, because we were having a great conversation that day, but then you switched up with the people on that panel. We were having an amazing conversation.
Okay, let me tell you something. Let me stop y'all just for a minute. IDC said, Val, I say this in love, stop going with hearsay. I want to say this. I did, after I saw the screen recording or whatever, I did go to the video, IDC, and that's what I was just telling Deb what I did see him say. So I did see the video for myself. And I want to say this to Tulsa and Deb, since the three of us have been through some stuff for the last couple of years, I would really appreciate this. And I'm gonna say this, and I hope other people watch this that have been through this. You know what I'm saying? Let's stop bringing up stuff from 2020, 2021, 2022. Like, seriously, I'm tired of it. I'm tired of hearing about.
I think what they're saying about, though, in that live, though, because a lot of it was about Tulsa. And I stood up for Tulsa in that live. And I was saying that when Val gets mad, she does misgender her a lot. And I'm like, the first time, okay, the second time, okay, I get it. But the third time, I was like, I can't really do it anymore. And I think that's what I don't know if the person that had said that comment, but that is what I said. I was like, because when Val gets mad, you misgender Tulsa a lot.
But this is the thing. This is the thing, Deb.
Well, hold on,
Tulsa. No, honey, I just want to, because I don't want this to turn into something else.
I think that's not my relationship. I'm just saying, for me, as a person who's an advocate for transgender people, for me, when I see that, it is a big red flag for me when I see that. It's not just for Tulsa, it's for all trans people. And I don't think that when they get mad, like, because people come on YouTube and they'll see you do it and they know you guys have a relationship and then they think it's okay. So for me, watching that, I'm like, okay, Val has done this like a lot of times, and like for me, it just gets to a point where I was just like, me and Tulsa don't have the greatest relationship, and I did misgender Tulsa like once. That was it. That's only because of what I saw in a chat, and then Tulsa and me cleared it up, and I was like, okay, fine. I've never done it outside of that, but I just like when you do get upset with Tulsa, like that part, I just wish that you would.
Okay.
So much for speaking up for me. But I want to say this because I lost sisters, Coco the doll, and other sisters, Ashley Burton in Atlanta. They just found the person that took her out. So I'm just saying, like, it's really serious out there. And, you have people like Imani that says, I don't care. But when something happens to a Black woman, she wants everybody to march and be there and use their platforms to bring awareness to it. But I won't stop my work because someone disagrees or they don't understand. I can only teach them. And I feel like if we take time to just set aside our feelings and think about the big picture here, I think we can get places, So thank you.
Okay, but Tulsa, let's say, so this is Pride Month, right? And Ms. Val, is it okay for me to do this real quick?
What, man?
It's Pride Month. And what I want to say is this. As many times as people do misgender you, for me, I just feel like people are not all the way educated on how offensive that is. So for me, because I'm a trans person and I can't speak for trans people, but I can understand the offensiveness of that. So I just want to kind of change that part, because for me, growing up as a gay man, like that's what it was like for me growing up. Like when they get mad, oh, you're the F word, all these things, right? So that's why.
Okay, but what about?
Hold on.
Hold on, Imani. Hold on, babe.
Okay. That's what I'm saying. So all I'm saying is that let's read each other. If we want to read, let's read. But let's be respectful in our read. That's all I'm saying.
It's no below the belt is what you're saying. It's like, if I went as far as say, well, your stuff, is fishy. I mean, that would be, that would be below the belt. That would be offensive. It's doing too much when everything should just stay between what's going on. Use those reasons. What's going on? Well, you always on live or something like that, or you can't stay off of a live. Let's keep it clean, but keep it funky at the same time. And I feel like, when it comes to if you're really into it with somebody, you don't get the right to tell each other how to respond when y'all are both using profanities. Now that part, that's kind of up in the air.
Okay, can I speak now, BB?
Go ahead, man.
Okay.
That's Imani.
With respect. Hey, Deb. I didn't think we had no problem.
We don't have any at all.
Okay, cool. And I really don't have no problem with Tesla either. But Tesla, you've been coming, and I'm gonna keep it all the way funky. Okay, I don't have any issue with anyone's sexual preference. Okay, but when you start talking about, oh well, I want to identify as this and that. Okay, that's cool. You can identify as whatever you want to. That doesn't mean we have to accept it or even agree with it. Okay, all we have to do is pay you the respect as a human being and keep it moving. And that's it. We don't have to agree with that. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with people living their lives the complete opposite of what they are. But that's my personal belief. That's my personal belief. Hold on, I'm not finished. Now, Tulsa, me and you've been back and forth. We've been back and forth for a minute.
Hold on, y'all.
We have been back and forth, Tulsa. You blocked me, Tulsa. I don't go to your page. We don't interact. Okay, so keep my name out of your mouth. Period. Now I'm going to mute. Shit.
Okay. So I appreciate you for your feedback. And this is what I say. If you can't respect it, just don't say anything to me. And that's how we can easily eliminate that. You have your own beliefs. I'm not trying to take them away from you. So you're free to believe whatever you want. I just prefer that you don't even reach out at all if you can't respect me. And last time I checked, respect is free. To your second question.
I don't reach out to you. So bye. Anyway, I'm gonna drop down, Evie. Love you.
Don't drop.
I don't even know who she is. She was right on that.
But Tulsa, the same thing you're asking from her, you need to do the same thing. And that's real tough.
I don't know her, sir, and I'm a.
It doesn't matter who you. It doesn't matter who you know.
Let me respond.
You have to be able to respect everybody. Like,
okay, you have to hold on a second so I can speak. Thank you. So what I said was, if she doesn't like it, she doesn't have to watch my content, and she does not have to even refer to me at all. And I think that's putting it very respectful. We don't even have to engage. Problem solved. What's next?
What's next is this, Tulsa.
See,
if people want to support you,
I don't want to engage with her. There's no need for me to engage.
Do you know Imani?
Don't know her.
So let's get into this conversation.
I don't want to get into it. I want to move on, and that's my right. I don't want to get into it.
Well, let's talk about. I want to talk about me then.
No, okay. Well, I want to address the comment that's up here on the screen. I want to move on to this. So Princess says, so talking about me having no parenting, one below the belt, I know I respond however I want. Okay, what I was responding to was this 10-hour live that she was on Roxanne's page, and I watched it live from front to like the part where they were talking about how, in my opinion,